Good morning, everybody. This sale I'm passing by right there. First one I hit up so far. They were supposed to have a Wii bundle and PS2 bundle. They had no time listed. I'm going to pull over. They had no time listed as a start time, so I just took a guess and aimed for like 7:30-ish. Figured it would hit in the middle if it was 7 or 8. Already missed the Wii bundle, but for $11 I got a complete PS2 in my crotch right there, and then for $1, oh, I said $11, didn't I? $10 for the PS2 bundle, and then $1 for Crash Bandicoot. It rained all last night, and it's kind of still rainy this morning, so who knows? That doesn't mean the sales aren't happening, obviously, and that doesn't mean I can't find anything. Well, went to about 3 other sales, and they all just sold their video games. But the one I'm passing right here, not shut up, GPS. Not a massive find, but for $1 each, I got some PSP games. Hold on, pulling over. I always got to remember to pull over so I don't just driving and talking to the camera. Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects, Tron Evolution, Force Unleashed, Lord of the Rings Tactics, Star Wars Battlefront. But this actually has a greatest hits copy of this in it, Battlefront 2. And this also has Battlefront 2 in it, so I'm not sure why there's 2 copies of that and no copy of the first one. Then we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories and Rengoku, the Tower of Purgatory. $1 each for all those. Right here at this garage sale for $20, a black Wii, not the backwards compatible one though, so it doesn't have the doors for like the GameCube controllers and stuff on it, but everything is in there, and they said there's a game inside, but they couldn't remember which one, so it's a mystery. Persistence paid off at this sale right here. Got some good stuff in these bags. Let me pull over. Alright, we got a fat PS2. It actually has all its hookup cables, and then there's a bag of games right here. Nothing spectacular, like Onimusha 3, I think, is the best one in there. And then a original Super Nintendo, little rough, yellow on the bottom, has like a little crack in the back. 2 controllers, but there are some decent games in here. Mario Kart, we got Mario All-Stars, there's a Mario World, and a Donkey Kong Country in there as well. All of that was $50, and I had to ask like 3 times, because first it was, no, we don't have any games. Then it was, well, we have like a Super Nintendo and a PS2, but we're probably not going to sell it. Then she went and asked her husband, and he said no. And then I said, well, what are the Super Nintendo games? And she named the 4 they had, and they were all good ones. So I was like, what if I offered like $40 for the Super Nintendo bundle? She's like, maybe. So she went inside and brought it out, and husband said yes, and they brought out the PS2 stuff, and I got all that for $10, the PS2 stuff. So $50, probably going to be the best score of the day, I'm guessing. I spent about an hour driving around without finding anything. It's a little after 10 now, but I just had 2 really good finds in a row. I asked this one sale if they had any games. The guy said, hold on a minute, and he went inside the house, came out with a stack of like 6 or 7 DS and 1 3DS game. The DS games I picked up for $5 each were a complete copy of Pokemon White, and then a cart-only copy of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. This is the second one I found of that game now in the last like month or 2. And then for $20, I picked up Smash Brothers. He had recently broken his 3DS system and doesn't plan on getting a new one, I guess, anytime soon, so he was selling off his games. Since he just recently bought this one, he wanted to get $20 out of it, and that was fine, because still 40 brand new and like 37 used at GameStop. And then these 2 for $5 a piece is great. So I kind of just thought in my head, well, if it's $30 and there's 3 of them, $10 a piece would still be obviously an amazing deal for those. And then at another sale, I got this bag with fish on it. In this bag, there is a Star Wars Edition PSP. There's a black DSi, a black DS Lite, a bunch of games for the different systems and chargers and stuff. That was $25. The games are kind of crappy. I did see like a Mario Kart on the DS and a Mario Kart on the Game Boy Advance, but most of the games look kind of junk. But for $25, it's an awesome price. The bummer, though, was apparently they had a bag full of GameCube stuff, and they couldn't find it. I was like, well, you know, I'm very interested in it if you can find it. They looked around, they didn't see it, and they think what happened was a guy that bought a box full of toys, like action figures and stuff, he picked up maybe the GameCube bag and stuck it in the box. So for $2, he bought a box full of toys and then a GameCube with like 10 to 15 games, they said. That was a big bummer. That kind of sucked. But still, 25 bucks for this bag is really good. I'm very happy. Before I show you guys the rest of the stuff that I got today, I'm going to announce this week's game giveaway winner. This week, the winner gets to tell me what system they want their random game to be selected for. So in the sense of anything that I currently have for sale or trade, the winner will basically tell me I want a game for the PS2 or 360 or SNES, whatever. We'll figure that out through messages after I announce the winner. And I don't have a cat here again this week. I think the cats are learning that I'm using them for like drum rolls and the announcements, so they're staying away when I'm sitting here, but I gotta do it myself. So the winner of any random game I have is Mark Cole. So congratulations, Mark. Thank you for watching. Please send me a personal message with your shipping information and what system you would like your random game to be for. Now for the new giveaway for this week, I'm actually going to do the same thing I did last week, and I think it's going to be like this from now on, where you guys just get to tell me what system you want the game to be for, because a lot of you seem to really like that idea, and more of you entered this past contest than previous ones, so I'm just going to stick with that. So all you have to do is be subscribed, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below, and you will have your choice of whatever system you want the game to be for. On to now the things you haven't seen from today. I pulled the game out of that Wii that they said there was a game disc in. Unfortunately, it was just a copy of Wii Sports Resort. Oh well, this actually used to trade in for a really decent amount. It was like $7 or $8 at GameStop, and then now it's dropped down to, I think, like $2 or some crap. So that's kind of a bummer. The bag of handheld stuff, I put all of these in this little Ziploc bag because these are all like the junky ones. There's like Lego Rock Band, Pets Dogs 2, Finding Nemo, Cars, stuff like that in there for Game Boy Advance, DS, and then like one Game Boy Color game, Bob the Builder. And then the good games that were in there were Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I'm just going to read them. Need for Speed, Pro Street, SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants, My Sims Agents, Call of Duty World at War, Scribblenauts. There was a copy of Mario Kart. It did not have a case. I had a case and manual at home. And then two good Game Boy Advance games, Mario vs. Donkey Kong and Mario Kart Super Circuit. For as many games they had, I was surprised that there wasn't some better ones. I mean, there are a few decent ones, but there's like 25, 30 games that were in that bag. So that was kind of a weird letdown. But all three systems work just fine. The black DS Lite, that came with its charger, no stylus, but that's in really nice shape, actually. I think I said that correctly. I said that was a DS Lite, didn't I? You can go back and watch it. A DSi, this has a few little marks on it and stuff, but still in pretty decent shape. This did not come with the charger, but it did come with a stylus. And then the white PSP, the Star Wars Darth Vader edition one, and that works fine, and that also, the chargers are all over this friggin' table. That also came with a charger. And then there were two SP chargers in there. She said that he apparently owned SPs at one time, and she had no idea where they were. There was two extra chargers in there, so that's kind of cool. And, oh, the Super Nintendo stuff. You guys basically saw everything from that. I'll show you the PS2 games I got with it as well. But the Super Nintendo games were Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, All-Stars, Player's Choice, and a copy of Mario Kart. All of them are in pretty decent condition, very clean. And the system came with two controllers in here, and a RF adapter, no composite cables, and then the system had a boo-boo on the back, a big chunk out of it, but besides that, everything else seems fine. And they said they had just played it the week before, so they knew it was in working condition. And I already showed you the PS2. There's a fat PS2. And then the games were Onimusha 3, Demon Siege, Gran Turismo 4, Hitman Blood Money, and Fight Night Round 3. There was actually 2 more cases. One was an empty Ratchet and Clank, and then the other one was, I forgot which Tekken, but a Tekken game, and the disc, unfortunately, was, like, shattered inside. Like, it had a crack going through half of the disc, so I wasn't even planning on taking the games, but he's like, if you're gonna, if I'm giving you the system for $10, then just take all the games, and it came with 2 controllers, I believe. That is it for garage sale stuff. Now I have 2 really cool pickups. One's insane. One's very insane, but earlier this week, Josh called me. Josh is Aaron's brother, in case you don't know. He called me and said, hey, you want to come down to the shop? Do you have anything you want to like get rid of, trade in? I think he was just bored. But I loaded up just sort of a bunch of common SNES, N64, PS2, a couple of like Game Boy Color systems, and took them down there, and then I traded it for some stuff for myself. I got Spirits and Spells on the GameCube, Robotica, and Space Hulk, both in really nice shape on the Saturn. And then a Nintendo Edition Game Boy Advance SP, pretty decent shape, but I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, it does have like light scuffs and marks on the top, but honestly, every time I seem to find this model, it's pretty messed up because it's a very light gray, shiny paint job on it. But the inside is pretty damn perfect. It's very nice. That I didn't get a charger with, but hey, I got extra chargers now. And then on top of the trade, I also paid $40 in cash, so it wasn't all just trade. And then the best items that I got, well, besides the SP, I have a boxed Super Game Boy, the small box version. This one's a little rough, has some wear to the side there in the back. And then this, though, is in very, very nice shape. It's the big box Super Game Boy, and that has everything in it, including its 72-page book inside. So that was really cool. This is one of those things where it's like Super Game Boy by itself is like a $5 to $10 item, even online. And this small boxed one, I mean, I would say $20 to $30. You could probably snag one. This one, though, the big box one, is pretty dang expensive. I mean, in the $70, $80 range commonly. So a very odd price difference just because it has that extra book in a bigger box for a very common cheap item. And then today, after garage sailing, I'm going to try to explain who this guy is. He goes by the name G.I. Joe Tony, sorry, and I got some stuff at Retropalooza from him. I got a sealed PS1 with the screen. I got a Famicom Game Boy Micro in the box. I think that's all I got from him. But in the pickups video that I did from Jay's house, Billy and Jay Game Chasers, and then Alpha Mega Sin, he uploaded a pickups video that we all did together. This guy also gave Billy a sealed Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past on Super Nintendo. So he had a lot of really good things, a lot of sealed items at Retropalooza. He lives about an hour away from me, so we both made the trek all the way to Texas. But he came down, he was in town today, and he had some leftovers from the convention. And I got to give him a super double huge thumbs up and big thank you, because to say he gave me a hookup would be like an insult. He honestly, more or less, just sort of gave these to me. We did do a trade, but for what I traded him, he just was picking out some random stuff he wanted to play. Like, he wanted an original Xbox and some other things. So I gotta say that this was a very awesome thank you. This was an awesome thank you. This was an awesome gift, I'm gonna say, and thank you very, very much, Tony. I picked up from him, these were like the last 5 things that he didn't sell at the convention. A sealed Zelda Phantom Hourglass on the DS. This used to be factory sealed, but he said, unfortunately, it was opened in customs somewhere. I'm not sure the whole story, but they had to open it to make sure that there was a video game inside, and I guess not a brick of weed or whatever. But, so that was kind of a bummer. But this is a pristine, like, complete in-box copy of Mario Bros. And then the 3 amazing items are a sealed Super Mario Bros. 2. Obviously on camera you can kind of see maybe, I'm trying to show you the H like seam on the back, but sealed Mario Bros. 2, a sealed Super Mario Bros. 3. Again, I don't know if this is really even doing anything for you guys in the sense of showing you stuff. And then this is a VGA graded. He did not have this VGA graded. Obviously, I didn't. Someone before him, whoever he got this from, had a VGA graded. It's a sealed Link's Awakening, like the first printing of it on the Game Boy. It's a 70. Yeah, it's a 70 because the plastic on the front, you can see right there, has some like rips or slices in it. There's like 3 of them. But it is still clearly sealed on the top and the bottom, so the game has never been removed from it. 70, I really don't know a ton about VGA number grading and everything. I know 70 is not a fantastic number. I know like 90 is like a really good score for something, but still, I don't know what you guys' opinions are about VGA grading and stuff. I honestly don't really even have an opinion. I don't have any plans to ever VGA grade any of my games, nor do I have any plans of buying VGA graded stuff, because people put the most ridiculous markups. Like, it can be factory sealed, not VGA graded for $100, and someone gets it graded, and then they want $3,000 for it because someone put a number grade to it. But either way, I like the case. I like the case they put it in. It's awesome, nice, thick, like acrylic. So that's cool. But like I said, the trade we did was so minimal that I just got to treat this as like a present. But what I'm hoping to do in the future with him is, obviously by his name, G.I. Joe Tony, he mainly deals with G.I. Joe stuff. He doesn't really do a lot of video game, like trading, selling, or collecting. He does enjoy games and playing them, but I'm hoping to begin to buy stuff from him that maybe he comes across, and buying like collections or lots of like toys and games. And then I would do sort of the same for him. If I came across G.I. Joe stuff that I knew he would be interested in, then he could basically get that for like dirt cheap from me. So again, thank you very much, Tony. That's insane. Some really awesome stuff there. And I think that's it, guys. I believe that's everything new this week. So don't forget to enter... Oh, I just realized what's going on. Cat butthole. You had to sneak it in there. You're gross. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment down below to enter this week's giveaway. And that's it, guys. I will see you later. Peace.